Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Jay from the JCast podcast, dropping another video with you guys, for you guys rather. Today's discussion, I want to talk about the recent comments made by Elon Musk and Vivek Ramaswamy regarding H1B, the importing of H1B employees, and what my thoughts are on that. The first thing I want to say is that people like Elon Musk and Vivek Ramaswamy and even Trump and J.D. Vance, all those people, they were elected because their attitude was, at least overtly, America first, right? We got to put America first. We got to put America's interests first. We got to put America on the front line. We got to do things to create jobs, things like that. And the recent comments regarding H1Bs and insults to Americans, it's shocking. It's surprising because obviously you hold these people to higher standards in that regard, but it's also disingenuous or disingenuine rather. And the reason I say that is these people say, oh, we got to bring H1B people here because they're just better employees than Americans. They're just smarter. They're just this. They're just that. I don't know exactly what the quote was, but basically insulting Americans and putting foreign workers on top, right? When the reality is this, people like Elon Musk and Vivek Ramaswamy and any CEO who's pro H1B, they don't care about the high-skilled workers. They don't care about that. What they care about is accessing high-skill enough workers to get the job done, to keep the lights on, to keep getting paid, to not pay as much to said workers. A software developer here in the United States making, let's say, $200K, well, you can get one from overseas and pay them $25K. And for people who are like, well, no, because they gotta bring them to the United States and using the H1Bs, they still can't pay them minimum wage, blah blah. Right, but H1Bs, you can go and say, hey, you can come to the United States, we'll pay you $70K to be a programmer, or whatever the case is, right? And they bring him over here, over an American. And the issue I have with that is this. If you're an American first person, you can be upset with the current state of the workforce regarding engineering. It's kind of understandable. But if you're an America first person, that's not just a platitude where you can put on Twitter and get likes. That means, hey, America first, we don't have as much engineering skill sets as we would like. We're going to develop it here in the United States. We're going to start introducing engineering programs as early as middle school, as early as high school. We're going to start working with the United States government to make sure that programming is taught, that we teach math in a way that's more conducive to the kids' learning. That's what America first means, right? It doesn't mean, oh, I want my American business to thrive, so I'm going to go hire outside workers cheaper because they're quote unquote better. And that's another thing too. They're not that good. They're not that good, right? They're cheap. That's it. That's the selling point. They're cheap. If you had to pay the same to an overseas worker or an H1B visa worker as you would to an American worker, you would always go with the American workers because the American workers are just better skilled. That's just the bottom line. People can say it's ethnocentric, it's egocentric, whatever the case is. The bottom line is this. Engineering, software development is still the best in the United States. That's just the bottom line. It's just cheaper overseas. So it's better to bring people over. Sometimes it's easier to bring people over here because you can keep your eye on them, whatever the case is. But to go and insult Americans and call them all these things is wrong. And it's not an America first attitude. They were wrong. They were wrong for that. And they need to stop acting like they want good engineers. They don't really care so much about good engineers as they do with cheaper labor, which is fine. I'm not knocking it. Do your thing, man. But don't do it insulting American workers, right? A lot of these companies either ship their stuff overseas or bring them over here and develop them, right? They develop them overseas, they develop them here, they give them the skill sets, they give them the training, they give them all these things. And what happens is now you can say, wow, yeah, there's just so much more engineers and coders over there in these countries. Unlike America, like, bro, y'all sent them over there. Y'all chose to develop them over there because they were cheaper. That's just the bottom line. But let me know what you guys think. Like, share, subscribe. Leave your comments below. What do you guys think?